And a pleasant good evening to you, ladies and gentlemen, from Goodrich Field, where tonight we have got a doubleheader of soccer action coming your way, starting with the boys here as the Champlin Park Rebels go on the road to take on the Anoka Tornadoes in what is a conference matchup section, everything. It's all kinds of matchups here for you. I'm Tim Anderson, joined alongside Jim Childs. Jim, my friend, it's so good to see you. Interesting matchup here tonight. These two teams know each other obviously very well. Both teams are kind of in desperate search of a win here, especially in conference play. This is a big one.
Yeah, it's getting momentum. Both coaches kind of talked about sections and getting some momentum as you get into sections, as we literally have 2 weeks left until sectional playoffs start happening. So this will be a great matchup. Good time to get your lineup and kind of make some tweaks of what you need to do. But more importantly, get your mojo and get and start getting the desperate feeling that you might need to have when you get into playoffs.
And you know, the thing that's interesting about this one is that we've got both the Champlin Park Rebels and Anoka Tornadoes both feel like they're playing good soccer. Like they're competitive. They're going against they're in every game they're in. It's about finishing. It's about making sure that they make the plays at the end.
And you'll see Anoka. We had a chance to talk to both coaches. Anoka, very definitive on making sure that they stop the number one person from Champlin Park, which is Trey Jones. He's got 5 goals on the year. Also, the other one is Kafi Sano, who's an excellent. She's got 7 scores as well.
So we'll keep an eye on that. The Tornadoes are going to be wearing the Halloween City black tonight, as the Rebels are donning the whites. A little easier to read the numbers, and we are underway here at Goodrich Field tonight as the Rebels try to get the first touch of the ball here and see what they can do on offense. As we mentioned, both teams are fast. Both teams are young. Both teams are competitive. They're battling. It's going to be interesting to see who gets that first goal early.
Yeah, well, Anoka comes in with a 3-8-1 record, and Champlin Park a 4-4-2 record. They've had some good wins. Champlin Park has had some good wins so far. You know, when you look at it, they've got a win over Andover, and Cambridge Isani. They've got some good wins. Spring Lake Park, Centennial, and decisive wins at that.
Charlie Fosline tries to send it ahead. Brady Vanderlinden will pick it up down the near side. Hand it off and get it towards Tristan McGowan. McGowan tries to turn the corner just in front of the box. We'll get a whistle, and we'll get our first foul of the game just outside the box. So we're going to get a free kick in a very interesting spot here, Jim, to start the game.
Yeah, it's almost a zero angle, and we'll see how they set up. Good opportunity, good time to run a set piece here for Anoka.
And that's one thing you'll know is that Coach Quint Sewell, big believer in these kind of set piece opportunities. We'll see if they try to take advantage of something here. Alquist will take it, left-footed kicker, and they'll try to angle something in. Treat it like a corner. That one's going to get handled by Bergman, the goalkeeper, and it looks like he lost it out, so it'll be a corner.
Yeah, just it slipped off his gloves, hit the line, and linesman right there able to see it, so Alquist will take another shot at it. I'm sure this will be a little bit different.
Yeah, this is a true corner kick as opposed to the free kick just in front of that corner spot. So, yep, they loft one up, looking for a header in front, and that's over the top of the goal. Good opportunity for the Tornadoes here early, and instead we'll get a goal kick the other direction for the Champlin Park Rebels.
Yeah, it looked like it was, I don't know if we can get a replay of it. It looked like it was headed out by Champlin Park, but maybe that was just my angle.
They saw it the other way, Jim. They sure did. And here come the Rebels as they, again, just a little touch pass to get it out. So not a deep goal kick. Now they send it down, or the Tornadoes wait for it. I do prefer these orange and black jerseys. Way easier to see the numbers. So props to Coach Clint Sewell for wearing these tonight. It's almost like they knew we were coming, Jim.
Yeah, yes. It was. We just need to get the Anoka guys to get a little bigger.
That's true. The Champlin numbers. Yeah, those Champlin numbers need to get a little bigger for all of us, yes. As Yafando had it there for just a second, tried to send it ahead. Now it comes backward. And that'll get sent ahead. That's Nathan Quezada Ruelas sends it ahead. Intercepted and picked off by Vlad Varney. Now Varney will have it back at midfield. Varney tried to kind of thread the needle to Caden Aldrich, and that's going to get lost out. Throw-in opportunity for Varney. Knocked out quickly by Yafando. Ruelas throws it in. Nice little post up there by Trey Jones as Jones sends it back towards midfield. They do a nice job of getting it across the field. And now looking for some daylight are the Rebels. Kam Vong Suk came across the middle there trying to find an opening. But you see the Tornadoes do a nice job of getting back there, Jim.
Yeah, absolutely. And number 7 for the Rebels is Sano. That's who they are going to mark. And the old at the end of the game, I want to know if he was chewing gum, what flavor he was. That's the kind of marking. And there's somebody on number 7 the entire time for Anoka.
Quick free kick here for the Tornadoes off the foul, but they're going to blow that one dead first. I think they maybe tried to hustle it. Ref wasn't ready. Tornadoes, and of course, a lot of times in soccer, you do see them. They're like, hey, we got to catch the defense napping. Let's hustle that free kick and get it going. Far side, Tornadoes send it right in, and Bergman will grab that one right out of the air.
Bergman, a sophomore. Freshman and sophomore goalkeepers for Champlin Park, so they're set up for the next couple of years.
I think both teams have to like their youth. I know Brady Hicks seemed pretty optimistic about his squad when we spoke with him before the game, Jim. I think he likes a lot of the guys he's got.
Yeah, and to be honest, you got 100 people to choose from. That's a little bit easier to be able to pick a team than
you better like them if you get 100, right?
Yeah.
Could you imagine having 100 and not liking any of them? No, I'm just kidding. We need Indeed.
Yeah, there you go.
There you go. That's out of bounds. See, I worked that bit in there. See how we did? We're not even sponsor us. I mean, they don't even do that. We just threw that out there because we thought it was funny. Nice throw in for Champlin Park. Ruelas tried to thread the needle to Kam Vong Suk, but instead it'll be picked up by Sano. Jim mentioned him. Now Sano trying to find some openings here down the near side, turn the corner, nobody home, and I think he lost it out of bounds first.
Yeah, it'll be a goal kick. So nice job on the Anoka defense. They just aren't allowing him to breathe much. They've got someone on him the entire time. So no spaces. What the coaching staff told us from Anoka.
Noah Youngquist, the senior goalkeeper. If you've remember the Youngquist name in soccer, yeah, that's right. They've only been around for, it seems like, 1,000 years. Synonymous with Anoka soccer.
Yes.
To the point where Youngquists are coming back and teaching in the building now.
Oh, really? Well,
yes.
I think that's at that point they call it a legacy, right?
That is a legacy thing, for sure it is. Working it ahead, Tornadoes. And a good job by McGowan. McGowan really trying to fight through a double team this time. But going to lose that one. It'll be a goal kick chance here for the Rebels.
So you're looking at McGowan. He's got gloves on. I'm going to tell you, if you're not in Minnesota today, it is a warm day. It's a beautiful day out.
I was going to say it's perfect out. It's just like 72.
Yeah.
It's fantastic. Chamber of Commerce type stuff, Jim.
Yep. It is beautiful.
Which I don't know how they got that term because, most people don't either know or like their chambers of commerce.
Well, I tell you what, I think the Anoka County Chamber of Commerce does a pretty good job.
Yeah, they do. And they will like it. And I'm sure they love the affiliation with a 72-degree and sunny day.
Yeah, absolutely.
Why wouldn't you?
And, we're almost in October. We've got the Pumpkin Bowl coming up and Halloween.
Homecoming this week for the Tornadoes. This is kind of the early festivities for them. Getting set to host the Coon Rapids Cardinals on Friday for football. But this is obviously a big rivalry in its own right in the middle of the week. Kick down the sidelines. Both teams, I don't feel like either team has a real advantage 8 minutes in. Do you feel that way, Jim's kind of jockeying? Both sides seem like they're able to find some room, and both sides seem to have speed.
Yeah, I'm watching Anoka, and their forwards seem to be in sync. I think they've had a couple more chances, at least a little bit more possession time in deeper into the Champlin Park zone.
Jones really is a matchup in the middle here. He's a big, tall kid, tough to deal with. Vlad Varney just looked small in comparison. Look at him get down the field quickly, do the Rebels. Work outside the box. Kam Vong Suk sends back. It's Quezada Ruelas, who's going to float one up in the air towards Youngquist, who's absolutely hammered as he tries to catch that. And he does hang on to it.
He's just a little tentative. If he gets after that, goes and attacks that ball, he's not going to get leveled.
Yeah, that was some force coming at him right there. That was, I want to say 22 Sam Furborn who came at him that time, or it was Murdoch Rothermall. I'm trying to see the number. I think it was Rothermall.
Rothermall is correct.
Elijah Stiles sends it ahead for Champlin Park. Rothermall's back there, but back to get it first is going to be Aldrich. Caden Aldrich with the full mop head of lettuce running across the field here. That thing was flying everywhere. Trey Jones. Now Jones has it. Nice little pass, sends it to Rothermall. Rothermall turns the corner, has a look. Youngquist is able to make the stop, and Varney kicks it out.
Wow, what an outstanding play by Jones. Jones able to. Was that Rothermall or Jones?
Rothermall had the shot.
Rothermall had the shot. Yeah, he took a couple of extra steps right here and just released it right inside the 18. And great save by Youngquist.
It was kind of a cool box-out move by
Yeah.
Rothermall to kind of shield from the defense and then turn and kind of pivot the other direction to find that space.
Yeah, really nice use of the body.
So that one will get away and float away, and it'll be a goal kick for the Tornadoes as Youngquist will come on up and get this, and everybody's retreating, so expect a deep ball here. Does get it out there and sends it towards Gavin Sewell. Sewell was looking for Brady Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden lost it. Now the Rebels will get it back. Jones. Jones threads it. Kamvan Sook, middle of the field, has some room. Has an outlet to Rothermall. Rothermall works towards the scoring box, now moves backwards. Thread the needle cross. Here's a good opportunity right here in front. Shot right in front of Youngquist, and he will make the stop. Good bit of passing, though, from Champlin Park to get a clean shot.
Yeah, Ibrahim just stepped up. And the great part is Youngquist had full vision of the shot. So nice job by the Anoka D to be able to mark everyone around.
So off the boot from Youngquist, it's McGowan. McGowan locked up with Quezada Ruelas. McGowan stays. McGowan tries to make a move. Good defense right there by Champlin Park. As Furborn tries to send it, now Ruelas sends it down past Jones. Missed that pass. Now cutting it off will be Bulkey. Bulkey lost it, though, and now Sano has an opportunity. Sano tried to find a cross pass. Does have Rothermall. Rothermall makes one move, left foot kick, and that's going to go wide.
Well, Trey Jones he looked like he had a free lane right in and could have ripped off a shot. Instead, he unselfishly passed it over to Rothermall.
And I thought Rothermall had a clean shot, too.
Yeah. And he just, I think he might have just, hit it a little fat.
So Youngquist has been busy here these last handful of minutes. He's starting to see some action from this Champlin Park Rebel team. There you get a look at the senior goalkeeper as he'll send it away.
So McGowan, when he was down with the down in the corner with the ball, he had Gavin Sewell back and had support with two people on him. It would have been nice to see him drop that pass back.
And that's something that I think when we talked with newly minted assistant coach Pete Hayes, the longtime head coach here, he talked about that we do tend to love to dribble a little too much. Would like to see more touch passes.
Yeah, and we're seeing that from Champlin Park. They did a nice job, especially on the near side here, of being able to, a little give and go and one or two touch passes.
Of course, our guy Pete Hayes, he just can't seem to vacate a sideline, can he? I mean, he just loves this stuff too much.
Well, he's good at it, and the guy has one in hockey, he's one in soccer, he's one in baseball. He's really a Hall of Fame coach.
Kind of that old school, I'll coach anything, just give it to me kind of thing. Sano with a chance here as he tries to come into the zone. Good pressure there, though, as Bulkey's able to knock him off the ball. Good pressure.
Yeah, good job by the senior Bulkey just to stay with Jones. He's been marking him pretty much the entire match so far.
They certainly don't want him to have a lot of open space down this side of the field.
Nope. You see right there, they're just on.
Throw-in goes big into the middle. That's an interesting move to try to see if they can maybe get a free ball or a bounce the right way. Instead, it gets headed out of the zone. Aldrich sends it down. Pass picked off at the middle of the field, though, and kicked right back in by Fierborn. Now middle of the field, chance for Yafondo. Yafondo works to the far side. Sent in. And now we'll get another throw-in chance.
Yeah, good movement. I mean, you're watching Champlin Park be able to just get that ball and move it. Lafondo drops it back. Now they're trying to switch fields.
Chance to set for Ruelas, and that's deflected away. Good job of coming up on it is Julian Wagner. Wagner for the Tornadoes able to knock off that one.
Champlin Park in the first half has doubled their score. They've scored 14 and only allowed 7. So their defense in the first half is stronger than the second half. Not quite. They've allowed 16 goals. So they're able to get off to strong starts and then kind of work from ahead.
Yeah, fatigue becomes a factor late in those second halves. I know the Tornadoes have talked about that as they let some games kind of get away in the waning moments of a second half. So both teams kind of have some similar challenges coming into tonight's match. Knocked out is Kaysen Landy, freshly checked in for the Tornadoes. Throw in from Quezada Ruelas to Trey Jones. And Jones does such a great job of boxing out.
Yeah.
Trying to work around Landy, can't do it, and it'll be a throw in for the Tornadoes. Good job on the defense there.
Yeah, they bracketed Jones, and Jones just could not do anything with the ball.
McGowan gets bumped as he tries to play that. Is Fierborn very aggressive, very physical there. Fierborn on defense. McGowan will try the box-out method himself. He's quickly got away with maybe a little handball right there, did Ibrahim. And that's going to get sent all the way back to Bergman. Bergman works for Job on the other side. And that's going to get sent ahead looking for Kamvan Suk. But it'll be taken ahead by Aldrich instead. Aldrich tries to keep it alive for the Tornadoes. Can't. Now Kamvan Suk and Jones working the far side of the field, and that's going to get knocked out. Throw-in chance coming up. Rothermall will throw in for the Rebels.
Yeah, you're seeing the Rebels. If they don't have the numbers that they're looking for, they're able to switch fields and go from near side to far side, as they did on that last defensive possession. See what they do here.
Clear by the Tornadoes and a reset. Ruelas has it at midfield. Gets some help here from Yafondo. He'll send it across once again for Job. Job will work ahead towards Rothermall. Rothermall with the left foot. Tries to center it up and does. A chance for Jones. Jones has that deflected. Jones stays with it. Will go backwards. Ruelas tries to left foot it past the defense, but a good job there by Wagner. Wagner and now Landy. Tornadoes can't get it out just yet. Now Aldrich. Aldrich tries to work ahead. Has it taken away by Ibrahim. Now back at it. Comes Aldrich, and he'll send it ahead. Aldrich tried to thread the needle to Fosley in that time. Instead, Jones gets it back. Wagner on the missed pass. Now taken back by Jones. Jones works it ahead. Can't feed Rothermall as he wasn't able to get centered up, and now the Tornadoes will take it back.
Really good decision there by Alquist. Get it over to his side. And
yeah, it looked like they had something set up there, but just lost the handle on it there, did Vanderlinden. Back retreat here as we are coming up on 22 minutes and 40 seconds to play first half. No score. I would argue the Rebels really have had the better of it in this last 10 minutes or so.
Yeah, they have. Anoka started out strong, but
good little box-out chance right here. Shot, and that's going to be saved by Youngquist. I think that was Sano who was able to get the turnaround shot that time.
Yeah, and he's getting pestered by the defense on there. You can see right there, again, that was Bulky, who is just is literally mirroring every move he does.
Getting our first sub for Champlin Park here soon as Max Dorn is getting set to check in for Champlin Park. McGowan and Fierborn, boy, that's been a battle. Those two guys seem like they're locked in on every throw on this side. It's a post up between those two guys. They go back to Wagner. Julian Wagner, see if he'll touch past this back, and will to Aldrich. Aldrich has room there for Vanderlinden. Now back, Aldrich makes a couple of moves. Taking in a shot that time, but that's deflected as a shot from Foslien. Now Lindy had it. Jones takes it away, and Trey Jones sends it down towards Sano. Sano on the miss, trying to get it back. Good job by the Tornadoes of staying with it. Players are falling everywhere, and that's finally going to get sent away, but not cleared. Rothermall back to Sano. Rebels looking for more here. Sano makes the turnaround. The first gets a shot, gets a save by Youngquist.
You know, you could take those shots all day. I mean, you're 25 yards out at that point. That's really nice defense by the Rebels to be able to keep that. Almost a faux pas, though, as Sano was just chasing down that ball.
Yeah, it's kind of that line on the defense, right, where you want to be aggressive and play the ball, but if you misplay it, then it could be an open look the other way.
Yep.
But at the same time, you don't want to let Sano play you either.
Nope. Just can't be any hesitation.
That's right. Job works that far side. Good speed. But he's not able to get around the defense. Tornadoes do such a nice job there as Noah Alquist was back there putting pressure on for the Tornadoes. Subs coming in for the Rebels, Caleb Early along with Max Dorn, as Kam Von Sook will come out, and it looks like Trey Jones will come out.
You know, as we get into sectional play, you know, you think about Champlin Park right now, they're fourth in the section in Section 5-3A. And they, as far as just the QRF, which is located on minnesotascore.net. But they, you know, they've got a couple of wins. They beat Anoka today. They've also got Elk River. Their big matchup coming up will be Osseo. Osseo is right now number 2. The one that you want to avoid is number 8 or number 4, because 8 will play Maple Grove in the quarterfinals, and 4 will play Maple Grove in the semifinals.
No doubt. I mean, you know the road's going to go through there eventually, but you'd like to have it be at the very end.
Yes, yep, exactly.
And strange things happen when we get towards playoffs. That's one thing you know about just Minnesota weather. You know, you could get a cold night, you could get a sloppy night. It changes all the conditions.
It can be an injury. It can be, there's a lot of things that could possibly happen that gives you the opportunity. And if you don't have to face them in the first or the second round, it's always your chances increase.
If you can kick the can, you'd like to.
Yeah.
It's sort of the idea. Max Dorn in now. Dorn tries to work around Landy, can't do it. And so far, Foslien right back to Landy. Landy working with Aldrich. I will say Aldrich is very busy. He's done a nice job for them so far. He is everywhere, the young junior midfielder. Bergman sends it back to him. He'll keep it and send it away for the Rebels. But the Tornadoes do a nice job of keeping it in the zone temporarily. Now Dorn has it back.
Good job to settle the ball, get your offense in play. You knew you were outnumbered.
Ibrahim. Dorn. Now Dorn works around Landy. Still does. Landy kind of caught flat-footed there. Good recovery, though, as it was Alquist who was able to get over there and cut that off, and the Tornadoes were able to at least send it back to midfield. That looked like it was going to be an opportunity there for Champlin Park.
Yep. Yeah, the Tornadoes closed that tunnel pretty quickly.
Oh, good speed here from McGowan, putting pressure on Fearborn, and he had to just kick that away. Tornadoes showing a little speed there, because I think that snuck up on Fearborn to see that McGowan was in his hip pocket.
Yep.
Number 9, Gavin Sewell.
Gavin Sewell into the game. And Vlad Varney back in. And Brady Larson into the game as well, number 21 for the Tornadoes. So some wholesale subs here for Coach Clint Sewell. Nice throw-in chance in front for Foslien. He collides with Bergman. I think his own player collided with Bergman as Foslien was going for that ball, but it gets away and it'll be a goal kick. Take a look at this.
What an excellent throw-in, and even better on just creating that header opportunity. Excellent job by Foslien. See why he's got 6 goals so far. He just about banged in number 7.
And that would have just kind of been an opportunity out of nowhere, right? When the Rebels really seemed like they had kind of seized the momentum here. All of a sudden, a really good look for the Tornadoes. Ibrahim midfield had it picked away. Nice job by Wagner. Wagner tried to thread the needle to Foslian, but not able to do so. Back it goes for Stiles. Stiles sends it ahead, and it's Ruelas. Quezada Ruelas. That one deflected. It's going to go right to Sano. Oh, the Tornadoes got lucky, I think, to get that one away.
Yeah, Sano just couldn't handle that. It was bouncing a little bit and couldn't get it off to the right side of his body to pull the trigger.
Throw-in opportunity there, as now the Rebels will try to keep some momentum at this Tornado goal. They've had shots on goal, but you're right, Jim. They haven't had the great looks, right? They've just had a lot of open looks.
Yep. And shots you're going to take. It's just you're going to really have to be able to pinpoint it.
Maybe hoping for a deflection, hoping for something weird in front of the net. And sometimes that is good to just put it on net and let something happen. Foslian on the retreat will come back and get it at the A. He's moving with a full head of steam, gets around the midfield, now works his way back towards the defense of Champlin Park, gets a shot over the top.
And it's good.
Yeah, I would have, they need a kicker. I think they're taking kicker tryouts still with the football team. That one looked pretty good.
Yeah, good run by Foslian again. But again, that's you're out 30 yards from the goal. And both of these keepers are solid enough to be able to make sure that they're in position.
That's your hope on that shot, right, Jim, is just kind of get a little teardrop in the top of the net where it just falls perfectly.
Or you get a corner out of it, from a deflection off the goalie.
That's true. Job working in with the speed for the Rebels. Tornadoes doing a nice job of kind of sinking back and clogging the middle.
Yep.
Not much there for the Rebels to get with 15 minutes to play first half. Throw in. Dorn. Tornadoes try to send it out. Can't do it. Nathan Quezada Ruelas has it. Looks for Sano. Ooh, he makes a nice little pivot move on Bulky, but can't quite turn the corner in front. Had a chance with Murdoch Rothermall coming across. Couldn't quite get it to him.
I tell you what, right there you just saw the danger of Sano. He was able to just turn on that. He got Bulky going one way and was able to turn. He just too much speed on the ball to be able to get a good cross.
And Rothermall feels like he's everywhere. It's another guy who's just, as a sophomore, he's I feel like he's a matchup problem.
Yep.
Off the goal kick. Dorn for the Rebels. Sends it back for Ibrahim. Ibrahim back to Furborn. Nathan Quezada Ruelas. Midfield. Rothermall right there. Has that picked away. Good job by Brady Larson is there. Larson, now Aldrich. Here's Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden able to feed Gavin Sewell. Sewell goes backward. McGowan on the far side. McGowan leaves it. As Vanderlinden was coming with them, that's going to get kicked out of play by the Rebels, and it'll be a throw-in for Anoka. 13:27 to go. First half. Oh, a couple of nice little moves there, trying to work through the defense, trying to knife his way through. Was Aldrich. Now McGowan. McGowan will try to get a shot. That's deflected by Furborn. Job will head it out of the zone. There's Sano, able to send it ahead even though he was being held a little bit. Get it all the way down. Take that back. It wasn't Sano who was being held, but he got it down to Sano.
Well, that's what you want to see out of your goaltender is Almquist.
Yafando was the one getting held.
Yeah, he was committed to getting to that ball. Sometimes you see goalkeepers, kind of hesitate a little bit, and all of a sudden they get caught in no man's land or no person's land, if you want to be politically correct, and ends up was able to extinguish the threat.
Yafando and Sano will come off. Kamvan Suk and Jones back in for the Rebels. Both sides trying to get those fresh bodies in up with the forwards and mid positions. Kamvan Suk freshly back in. Trying to thread past Sewell and does. Will he get an angle for a shot in the box? Nope, trying to center it back. Has Dorn. Dorn trying to work back to Ibrahim, and that's going to get sent wide and well away from the net.
You know, with that shot, there's no win on that unless maybe you get a deflection for a corner. But you've got a chance to drop it and move it, one-touch pass to someone else. And
this is where like a reset feels a lot. Like, go ahead and work backwards. Give yourself a chance to redo it. You don't need to take that shot if it's not really there.
Correct.
Off the goal kick, just kicks it into the scrum, and the Rebels will send it away. Kam Van Sook looks for Dorn. Dorn coming in on the near side for the Rebels. He'll lose it out of play. There you see Coach Sewell directing traffic.
You go this way, you go that way, we'll get a goal.
Feels that easy, doesn't it? I mean, if you could just say it.
Yep.
So Fosslin back in as well. I think he got a quick sit. Throw-in opportunity. As Caden Hernandez threw it in. Fresh into the game is Omar Allende, number 23. I think he's a fresh call-up from the JV. Both teams have also had some injury issues, too, been hampered. Champlin's missing some key pieces with injuries. 'Tis the season.
Oh, good break for the Tornadoes here as that pass went back in between two of the defensemen. Ends up going out, so the Tornadoes will have a chance to.
And this is where I think this is where the Tornadoes are usually a little better.
Yeah.
Tornadoes are a little bit, they like these set opportunities. Coach Hicks did not like the out-of-bounds call there and let the referee hear it. Referee promptly acknowledged it. And now throw-in coming. Throwing it right into the scrum for a header. Can they get a deflection? Cannot. Rebels can't clear, though. It stays in for Alquist.
Well, this will be a corner now. So another good job by the Tornadoes to get a corner opportunity.
And I will say, like, if you are the team that kind of doesn't always match up super well speed or athletic-wise, I'm not saying the Tornadoes don't, but it's these plays right here that can separate you.
Yep.
If you can really execute these corners and these set pieces, that's usually how you can win some games.
Well, Sanoa's out right now, so one of their big guns is not playing.
Threading it with a nice little bender, but they can't, and they got it on net, but it's going to get cleared out temporarily by the Rebels, trying to thread it back into the Tornadoes. Out just outside the box, who's swinging a miss right there. I think they had a chance. Alquist, now Caden Hernandez will run it down, head it back towards Alquist at midfield. Anoka looks to reset. Vanderlinden, do they have some numbers? Foslian tries to turn the corner, stops on a dime, can't get the center, and Fearborn will send it out.
Styles with a really nice defensive play to stay with Fearborn.
And now sent down by Rothermall. Rothermall goes backwards with it for the Rebels. Middle of the field, looks for some help and gets it. As Ibrahim comes up. Quezada Ruelas now back with Ibrahim once again. Max Dorn down there for the Rebels. Good patient start here for this trip, but now Varney does a nice job poking that away. Throw-in coming up for Champlin Park. Under 8 minutes to play first half. Still scoreless here on QCTV. Glad you're with us. Tim and Jim. It's the Tim and Jim Show. Tim Anderson, Jim Childs here with you. Glad you could hang out with us on a awesome Tuesday night. Because why would you're not outside? Clearly not when the weather's this nice. I mean, when you could be indoors watching us, why would you ever?
Or you can stream it later on.
You can stream it later. That's the beauty of this. Just have it on your phone.
Oh.
Job sends it in, but don't know if that was the plan to send it in that quickly. It felt like he had time. Dorn, there's a whistle.
Yeah, that'll be a foul on Champlin Park. We have had very few. I think that's only the second whistle that we've had so far here in the first half.
Yeah, it's been a pretty brisk half. It's moved nicely. 7 minutes to go. We haven't had a lot of free kicks and a lot of opportunities that way. Been a very clean game, which is great. It's one thing that the Tornadoes have struggled with this year is fouls and yellow cards. Want to avoid those. And so far, very clean first half.
Yeah, it has been. Yep.
Foslian, oh man, careful on that one. Those are always tough when you kind of stick your cleat in the ground there on this turf. But he's fine. Looks like he gets back up. Now Champlin Park looking to settle down and get a reset. Fearborn hates it. Boy, his reaction was instantaneous after he kicked that down. He was like, oh, that's not what I wanted. Anoka takes it back. It's over the head of everybody, as this time it was Allende who was there. Allende tried to get that one back, could not. Now sent around to Job. Job has Jones. That's out of play. I think that's Caleb Early over there in the back corner for, there's Early right there for the Rebels. Now Ibrahim. Midfield. Trying to thread the needle to Kamvan Suk. Good job here by Champlin Park. Centering pass. Look for Jones in front, but Youngquist is going to knock it down first. Good job by the Tornadoes once again. Youngquist has been busy, but he's certainly been up to the task.
Yes, he has. I just like to see him on balls that you know you can get. Just attack them a little bit more. So you don't have somebody right in your elbow as you're catching. Yeah,
I agree with that. More subs. Aiden Danner into the game. McGowan back on. So they're working the subs around. Both Coach Hicks and Coach Sewell trying to get everybody in here, as many as you can in the rotation in this first half. Not a super hot night, but on the turf it's always 10 degrees warmer.
Yeah.
So 72 here, count on it being in the 80s down there, and things can get kind of warm quickly. Ibrahim tried to thread it towards Michael, too. And we'll get a foul right there at about the 20. Boy, I was going to say, refs like, nah. Let's start that over again. And you can see Anoka really trying to not even set that free kick. They're just like, let's get up and go. It's like, now there has to be some set to this a little bit.
Well, you're just outnumbered, and hopefully they can take advantage of this this foul.
Aldrich, and again, they're trying to show where the line is for where the Champlin Park players will build this wall. As Alquist and McGowan, they thread it to McGowan on a little set piece. Can he center it? Nice job by Bergman as he dives in front.
Yeah, really nice job. He just stood his ground until he saw what was happening, had the angle cut off, and then able to do a nice job of just collecting it, no rebounds.
Those are the dangerous spots for a free kick because you can do stuff like that. You can throw it at the net, or you can try to do some kind of cool pass piece, which is what they did. Here comes Kamvan Suk, full head of steam, shot, goes in, it's a goal. Great follow-up opportunity. I want to say it was Michael, too, who got the follow-up chance for Champlin Park, and they get a goal.
It was Michael, too. His first goal of the season, the junior, but that was all set up by the hustle of Kamvan Suk. Able to get past the defense. Great initial, outstanding save by Youngquist, and just couldn't control the rebound. As a defenseman, you got to look who's crashing around you.
They caught the Tornadoes sort of off balance, and the speed of the Rebels got some open real estate, and they made them pay. And just like that, with 3:15 to go in the first half, the Rebels have the lead 1-0. Kamvan Suk got the shot on goal. 2 got the put away. Good stuff from Champlin Park. Trey Jones sends it backward. Job will come up and get it. Shot on net again wide. Two minutes and 47 seconds to go. That was a big one there. Big momentum swing. Goals at the end of halves, man. That's just so tough.
Yeah, right. Yeah, like you said, right at the end of the half, you've got you think you might get out scoreless against a team that's very talented, and one slips past.
It's a junior-laden team for the Tornadoes, all kind of learning how to win, learning how to play together in these big games, and now facing a little deficit here in the first half. Couple of nice moves here on the far side. Champlin Park looking for a centering opportunity. And off the head it goes backwards. Ruelas will take it just outside the box. Now works backwards. Tries to reset. Dorn. Ibrahim had it. Lost it. Tornadoes get it. We're going the other way with Vanderlinden. Vanderlinden, 3-on-2 if he can get it over. McGowan, the pass misses the mark. Pass misses the mark. Rebels get it back. Under 2 to play first half. They lead 1-0. Early, back towards Job. Samba Job, middle of the field. Early, now Ibrahim has Quezada Ruelas down the near side. Did not get it to him. Now they try, and that'll be a turnover there. Vanderlinden kicks it off the face of Ibrahim. There's a trip from behind and a foul, and that'll get a free kick chance for the Tornadoes. With a minute to go, or coming up on a minute to go. So the Tornadoes will have to kind of hustle here. There's still time to get down the field here. So there's no real urgency yet, but at the same time, you want to make sure you give yourself a look here in this last minute.
Yeah. If you can, you don't have to be rushed. Why be rushed?
Danner tried to take that one back for the Tornadoes. Instead, the Rebels have it at midfield. Max Dorn been very busy since coming in off the bench. Jones was there as well. Tornadoes will take it away at midfield. Sewell. Gavin Sewell looking for some room. Finds McGowan. McGowan stops on a dime, resets, gets it to Foslian. Foslian with it, has it, lost it. Tornadoes looking for one more chance here. 20 seconds to play. First half, 1-0 is the score. Rebels lead. Up for grabs. They get a shot on net, and it goes wide. Probably the last play of this half, Jim.
Yeah, and to be honest, Foslian, good decision to take that shot. And we're going to end at the half with a 1-0 score. Michael Tua with his first goal of the season for the Rebels.
Yeah, it was a really impressive one to get that one late in the half. Otherwise, I thought it was a really entertaining first half. I thought the Rebels overall played very nicely, though, in this first half.
Yeah, you could see that their ability to pass has been outstanding. They're able to switch fields from one side to the other, and really a nice job by the Rebels, especially after the first 10 minutes of the half. Then they really just kind of took over.
It's kind of fun. We'll see what the Tornadoes can do and see how they respond. But the Rebels lead 1-0 at the break on QCTV.
Champlin's Police and Fire Open House returns to the Champlin Public Works Building on Saturday, October 5th. Featuring demonstrations from the Anoka Champlin Fire Department, as well as the Champlin Police Department, this free event will take place from 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. Great for the entire family, this community event will feature emergency vehicles, canine units, drone demonstrations, and much more. For a full list of events, be sure to follow the City of Champlin on Facebook or Champlin's website. We'll see you at this year's Police and Fire Open House on October 5th.
The best way to describe my interest in teaching and astronomy is one word: obsession.
And if you too share an obsession with the stars, be sure to mark your calendars for Friday, September 20th. Join Mike Lynch, a veteran of over 50 years in astronomy, as he guides you through a tour of visible celestial subjects such as the moon, planets, star clusters, galaxies, and more.
I love doing classes. I love showing people the stars. I love having people look through my telescopes.
The party starts at 7:30 p.m. at Elmcrest Park.
One of my favorite moments is when especially a young person looks through the telescope and they see Saturn for the first time. And I hear, "Awesome!" And I know I've come through when that happens. And just what I love is that I know that there are some adults and there are some kids who have been to my programs and used it as a springboard to get more interested in the hobby themselves. Some people, it's a passing thing. Some people, it's something that goes on for the rest of their lives. And believe me, all I'm doing here in these classes is scratching the surface. I'm mainly introducing you. I'm mainly getting you excited so you can go off on your own and learn even more.
And registration for this event can be found on the city's website.
I started spreading out doing community ed and nature center programs all around Minnesota and western Wisconsin, and I'm going to do it until I can't do it anymore. I was born for this. I just love doing this.
The United for Community event has been going on for over 10 years. This signature event, our backpack giveaway and back to school night, is really for everyone, and it's most especially for those who are getting ready to go back to school in the fall. And some of the kids that are living in this community and don't have all the help or supplies they need, we give them a little extra boost as well. We give people a chance to register for a free backpack and school supplies the month or two ahead of this event. But all are welcome to come. We've got kids and families coming in. We work with community partners to celebrate all the things that we're doing in the community, and also to connect people to services that might be helpful or useful for them throughout the school year. The Anoka County Library is here, the ACBC Food Shelf, and all kinds of other resources, including some of the other United for Community events we have happening throughout the year here at the church. The United for Community has been a concept or an idea that has been happening here at the United Methodist Church of Anoka for over 10 years. We are all about connecting in the community and with the community and with our partners. It used to be this back to school event. This was our United for the Community event. It is now a series of events throughout the year. We have a trunk or treat coming up next at the end of October, October 27th. We have a live nativity coming up after that in December. We have an egg extravaganza happening in the spring toward Easter. We have a huge egg hunt and lots of activities and games and food during that event. And then in the spring and summer, we have events for kids and families like our Vacation Bible School and other things that people can enjoy together, both outside and inside the building. The best way to get involved is to call the church office, 763-421-2378, or to go to the website at anokaumc.org. So that's anokaumc, like United Methodist Church.org. You can find out information throughout the year by giving a call or watching that website. We also have a Facebook presence and other places on social media. Watch the community pages, the community sign. We've got all kinds of things going on out in the community, so you just watch for those things and connect through those opportunities on Facebook, through the website, and by calling the church. We have worship services at 9:30 on Sunday mornings. We have opportunities for kids and for teenagers and for families and for individuals of all ages. So don't hesitate to get connected. Show up on a Wednesday and you're going to find a meal here. You don't have to pay for it. You're welcome to contribute if you'd like, but there will be a meal every Wednesday. This summer, we had movies every Wednesday. We had recreation nights, bags, games, volleyball, all kinds of other things. So please come on out anytime you'd like. We're going to be here for you, and this is everybody feels good because we all have a chance to work together, giving and receiving and being part of the community together.
Just off of Highway 10 in Ramsey is the city's #1 spot for authentic Mexican cuisine. After starting as a food truck, Burritos Tacos grew to be known as one of the most popular street taco trucks in the area. And now for the last year, Burrito has been serving up the residents of Ramsey from their new sit-down restaurant off of Sunfish Avenue.
When I make my food truck, a couple of friends, they tell me, hey, where we can find a Mexican food, maybe different kind of tacos, authentic tacos. The tacos we make over here is a fresh meat. We cook every morning. The processes to make the food is a little longer. For example, the barbacoa, this is the meat we sell more popular, between 2 hours to 3 hours to cook. When they first time they see my tacos, #1 is the cilantro on lime radish, like traditional style Mexican tacos. Some people they surprised because they see very simple tacos, but when they try, wow, they are so excited to eat it.
Of course, the biggest challenge facing the business today is the construction of the new bridge on Sunfish Avenue, making accessibility difficult for customers. But Burrito remains optimistic for the future and appreciates the construction workers who have become regular customers throughout their workday.
When I rented this place, I know because the new bridge is coming, and I know sometimes it's very difficult to the people that coming over here. But I see a lot of workers for the construction. They work so hard to make the progress to be finished this year. The workers, they coming over here to eat in the morning. They try to support this business too, And it's so nice for this guy. And I know the business is coming a little down, but we can handle it.
For the time being, access to Burritos Tacos and other businesses off of Sunfish and Highway 10 is limited to a U-turn heading north on the highway just past Sunfish Avenue. Keep up with all Highway 10 updates on MDOT's website, and make sure to keep supporting small businesses like Burritos Tacos while construction continues.
Hey, that's pretty soulful music there as we come back on QCTV. Tim Anderson, Jim Childs here with you. 1-0 the score. Champlin Park leads, Jim. Late goal in the first half. Michael, too. That was the big difference in this one.
Yeah, and it was brought on by, the sophomore, the senior, Devin Cabanza, who was able to just get around the defense, put a shot on. Youngquist made an incredible
Made a lot
save.
of great saves in this first half. As you can see all the chances. This is the goal that you talked about.
Great save initially, and the rebound falls right to Michael Tua. Tua just had towards the end of the half, had another cross that just about was another goal. So Tua had a good first half.
One of our observations was it felt like when Champlin Park was able to go to the bench, Jim, they were able to bring guys in with some size and some speed, and it felt like they were able to come in and be factors early on.
Yep, you're absolutely right.
Second half gets going, both sides switch ends, and here we go.
To Anoka's credit, we didn't hear, Jones, and Sano really not a huge factor. They had a couple of runs, but just not a lot of shots on net, and so the defense did a nice job of marking them.
All in all, other than the goal, I thought Anoka played a pretty good first half. It was just that unfortunately one breakaway was all it took. Kamvan Suk in a big collision right there with one of the Anoka players. It might have been Sewell. And he's dinged up. Actually, no, not Sewell. Looks like it's Larson, 21. So
both of them took something to the thigh.
Was it knee to knee maybe?
Yeah,
that looked
knee
close.
To knee or thigh.
Yep. Those absolutely hurt. So both guys kind of popping here back up. Von Sook trying to walk it off, but Larson's still down for the Tornadoes as we are just underway here in the second half. I'm trying to shield myself from the sun as it likes to blare right in here into the press box late in the game here. And when we do these 5 o'clock games, Jim, it can be right in your eyes.
And if it's 20 degrees out, I tell you what, it's great. So let's take a look at the standings, Jim.
Yeah, Maple Grove continues to obviously have a great season here in the Northwest Suburban. As you mentioned, Jim, they seem like the team to beat. Armstrong's had a very nice season, 5-1-3, doing some nice things. You can see Anoka there down at the bottom, 1-7-1 in conference play.
Yep.
It's been one of them seasons for those guys. But and even Champlin Park's been kind of a hard luck team, 3-2-3. They've played a lot better than that record.
Yeah, they have, and their losses were to Tino Grace, and let's see, it was to Tino Grace and to Andover and to Maple Grove. So they had 3 really tough conference matchups back to back to back. But Maple Grove ranks second right now to White Bear Lake in the state rankings. White Bear Lake's crushing everyone.
No question. You can take a look at the 3A rankings. This was as of a week ago, so these are due to be updated soon. Minneapolis-Washburn was up top with Maple Grove, Minnetonka, Rochester, Mayo. First of all, good for Minneapolis-Washburn. Having just a great season. Nice job by them. Egan, Edina, Wayzata. So some of the usual suspects in there as well.
There's 2 Rivers has been not only jumped into the top 10 for soccer, but also for football for 5A. Great to see that. The old Henry Sibley.
They have really they've done some growing over there in the last few years, and a lot of their activities in general.
Yep.
Becoming a speech powerhouse in recent years as well, says the speech guy. Rothermall, who was very busy early for Champlin Park as we're back in. Larson was able to get helped off with the help of Heidi Beckendorf, the athletic trainer. Von Sook, who stayed on the field after that collision, kicks that one off of one of the Anoka players, and that's going to go out of bounds as that's off of Vanderlinden. Should get a corner here coming up for Champlin Park. Just underway in the second half, 38:50 to go in the game. 1-0 the score for the Rebels. The girls will play later tonight, Champlin Park and Anoka.
Interesting to see. You've got Sano and Jones way out.
Same with Yafondos. They were kind of trying to sneak one behind, but that one's going to get away, and now here come the Tornadoes. Don't have the numbers as they get across midfield. Tried to lead that pass, but it's sent away. Nice job by Job, and he's very busy as well. He had a very active first half.
Active is...
Just felt like he was everywhere. Whenever there was a loose ball. Throw-in coming up for Anoka. Working the far side of the field. And again, knocked down there as we're just going to do it again here from just out of bounds, or maybe we'll actually get a free kick just on the line here. Tornadoes trying to set something up as they deal with the shadows as well here at Goodrich. About half the field, over half the field covered right now in the shadows. The left-footed kick into the scrum shot. And they got one. I got to see that one again.
That was an excellent job. I think that was Folson.
Let's see, it looks I see Vanderlinden there, who was celebrating it first, so I wonder if it was Foslin or if it was Vanderlinden. Let's see it again. So off the free kick, we talk about Anoka liking these set plays. Let's see if we can see that again. Yeah, there's the kick, and I think it was, I might have been Vanderlinden. We'll see what they officially announced. Well, there's the backflip from Vanderlinden, so we'll see if that was him.
Vanderlinden's, it's a score from Vanderlinden. Nice job.
Yep. So Vanderlinden gets the goal and the backflip for the Tornadoes, and they tie it at 1 on the set piece. Kind of a calling card of Coach Sewell. They work on those plays all the time. Job right back for the answer shot, score! Sano cuts across on a beautiful pass from Job. No time to celebrate. Rebels come right back down and answer. 37.5 to go in the game, and the Rebels take the lead 2-1. Take a look.
Gowan, that was Job. Yeah, just an excellent shot. Look at that.
That is right on the foot of Sano, and
Yeah.
he just popped it right back behind Youngquist.
Talk about an answer. You feel you've got a little bit of momentum, and then that happens, changes.
I think they're saying that they want to see the glasses for Lindy, maybe get a little something behind, get something on that so they don't fall off. Surprising not wearing the sports goggles. Not that everybody likes to look at that. I mean, it's like, go with the Kurt Rambis look. I kind of like that sometimes.
Yeah. To be honest, I don't know if any time went off the clock.
You're right. I don't know if it did either.
I wrote down 37-27 on both goals now.
Well, it went quickly, so
Yeah.
I mean, it was quick, but was it that quick? That's
A
something.
millisecond quick.
I mean, it was maybe 15 seconds of game time anyway. I mean, that was super fast. Oh, did they not? And they haven't updated that on the scoreboard yet, but they will. It is 2-1.
Yep.
Great goal by Sano.
Number 8 for Sano.
We talked about getting him, Jim. You said that, Anoka did a nice job of kind of bottling him up in the first half, but a player like him is able to find open space fairly quickly, and that time it was just a great pass, but he is just proof he is very hard to keep off the scoreboard. So 2-1 the score, clock running. Free kick coming up. I know it hasn't updated on the scoreboard yet, but we'll yell at my scoreboard guy over here at Goodrich. Rebels looking for more. Rebels know if they can get up 3. I think Rebels know if they can get up 3-1, that could be it. We'll see. Jones with a chance. Jones still with it. Jones now trying to work around the defense. Champlin Park trying to take that back. Anoka trying to close the gap. Can't do it yet. Job once again. Good passer, trying to turn the corner. Nice job of knocking that one away. But Job stays with it. Samba Job right back to Ibrahim. Ibrahim works it all the way back. Kamvan Suk waits for it at the 30. Foslin's able to take it away for the Tornadoes. Foslin with a nice little dive, but he's able to keep it in play. Now he gets taken down as it's Quezada Ruelas for Champlin Park on the far side. Now Ibrahim has it back. Now Job, Samba Job looks ahead. And again, just a one-touch. No dribble there. Sano tries to turn it around and will on Bulky. Nice centering pass. Just missed as Kamvan Suk was right there on the doorstep. They take it right back. That time it was Yafando trying to get a look. Players falling. Jones is in the box. Starting to get a little physical here as the Tornadoes try to clear the zone. Can't do it yet. Yafando just outside the box. Tornadoes take it back. And now we get a whistle.
So follow on the Rebels, but boy, the Rebels coaching staff wants it clear. They just get the ball out of there.
So the Tornadoes under a bit of duress here after they get the equalizer goal, promptly give it right back within 10 seconds. They bring Youngquist out to take the goal kick from at about the 10-yard line. Not able to really do anything with that. Now Job once again.
He does a nice job of being able to step up from his defensive position and help support that offense.
Rothermall, good center, good shot, he scores! The left-footed kick from Murdoch Rothermall. And the sophomore puts it away. It's 3-1.
I think Job got the assist on that.
Sure did. I think he threaded that perfectly. And another nice job by Rothermall he has that nice little move where he boxes out and then the left-footed kick kind of turns it around and he gets a clean look and finds the corner.
Yeah, nothing Youngquist could do on that. Noah had a good angle on it. It just was just a better shot.
And this is what kind of has plagued the Tornadoes this season is if you give up a goal quickly, can you stay mentally in it? and then you give up a couple goals quickly, and you see kind of the body language change, a little bit of a shrug shoulder. You saw some slump shoulders from that Tornadoes team as they reset. And the Rebels feel like momentum is theirs now. And they see more opportunities. Turning the corner. Another chance for the Rebels. Jones clears out, waits for Job, who will shoot it, but it's way too much air on it. He almost kicks it clean out of the stadium.
Sometimes your eyes get a little bit too big, and you just want to just hit that as hard as you can and get a little air like you mentioned.
I think that's what maybe impresses me about the Rothermel goal, because that feels like that's what happens on that shot 7 out of 10 times.
Yep.
Foul there on the Rebels, gets a free kick here at the A at midfield for the Tornadoes. They're just going to touch that. Alquist gets knocked down by Kamvan Suk, who hates it, but it is what it is. Soccer players don't hide their emotions very well, do they?
You know what? No, they don't. And you could see on that one that he was a little frustrated.
I was like, really?
Oh, yeah.
They probably don't play a lot of cards, do they? They would.
Well, if you do, you want to play the soccer player in cards, right?
I would. I think I would, yeah.
All right, McGowan, huh?
McGowan thinks about now he won't take it. So they work kind of 3 guys here. Now Alquist tries to bend one around, but it's going to miss too much on the inside. Tornadoes did score on a set piece very early in this second half and then promptly gave up 2 goals within a couple of minutes. Really changed the complexion of this game in a short amount of time.
Yeah, and excellent goal by the Tornadoes. But just you can't give it up that quickly. Defensively, you should have a little shot in the arm.
Sano tried to clear that, but could not as Bolke was able to stay there. Now Bolke will take it on a throw-in for Anoka. Throws in. Hitting Vanderlinden. We're going to get a foul on Champlin Park, which, again, raises the ire of the Rebels faithful. Free kick. Youngquist will come all the way out to the 25. This is an interesting move to let him get the free kick, but he'll send it all the way down. Tornadoes not able to really do anything with that. Job, unforced error in the middle of the field. Errant pass, but then taken right back, and we'll get a whistle. And we're going to get a stoppage. And I think we're going to get a card.
Yeah, we are going to get a card. It'll be on Anoka.
Is that Vanderlinden or Aldrich? Trying to see as we got an Anoka player down, but we're going to get the card. There it is. And I think it's Vanderlinden.
Yep, it is.
So this is, this has been a thing. I will say, like, there are penalties and cards, and after a really clean first half for Anoka, now that they're down 3-1 and there's a sense of urgency, will that lead to some chippiness?
Yeah, you can see Vanderlinden grabbing the jersey. And no retaliation on that. So nice job by the Rebels not to continue, because all that's going to do is just, obviously put your team in jeopardy as well.
So Vanderlinden was kind of dinged up on that play as well. So Heidi Beckendorf will go and check on Vanderlinden as he comes off the field. Noah Amon, Aiden Danner back on the field as they'll get some subs out here. Sewell comes out, as well as, I think that's Maxwell Wangdu. So they wind the clock. We get back and going again after the yellow. Champlin Park seemingly taking control of this game in just the last 4 or 5 minutes. Job makes a move around Alquist. Alquist stays with him. Nice job by Alquist. Noah Alquist looks for some room, sends it down, finds McGowan. McGowan tries to find a center. Just maybe missed the pass just a little as he worked on the far side.
I'm looking for Amon. Noah Amon just missed that, like you said, just by a foot or two.
Amon fresh into the game for the Tornadoes. Anoka able to get it right back, and you want to say there's a sense of urgency down 2 goals, but you still got to play smart. All you have to do is get one here, and that last 10 minutes or so could get very interesting.
Yep. Yeah, you can't score 2 goals at once.
So pressing is kind of a thing, but it doesn't need to be that urgent. Still set up your stuff. Still do the things that make you successful. I think too often young teams, especially when they get into these spots, kind of want to get it all back right away within a minute. You become a little easier to defend when that happens. Job, full head of steam with McGowan. McGowan will trip him, and it'll be a foul as both guys a little slow to get up. Both guys very physical players in general, and they've been going at each other most of the night.
I like the swim move by McGowan.
McGowan's got some moves, no doubt. So, no, that's knocked out. We finally got under 30. It feels like it took a while for that first 10 minutes to go by, Jim.
It certainly did, yep.
Had an injury. We've had some goals. We had a yellow. We've had a few different things go on there. Throw in for Champlin Park. Not able to get anything set up in front of the net, but they get it right back. Rothermall gets it on the ground again. Youngquist covers up. I'm impressed with that young sophomore. Boy, has he played a nice game for Champlin Park. There's Job at midfield.
Here's another guy that's had a really nice game.
Yeah, he has
so
played
far.
very well,
Yep.
been very active. Here's Jones. Trey Jones has that sweet little box-out move, but he misses his mark as he tries to get it back to Job that time. It'll lead to a throw-in. You just like guys that have control of their body on the field where they go like, hey, I can box out and take 15 yards and make this space mine. It doesn't. It just makes their spot a little bigger when they're on the field. Their footprint, if you will.
Yeah, and the footwork initially on being able to. Oh, here we
Great
go.
pass. Von Sook center chance there had Jones, but Varney will get there first, and Vlad Varney will clear it temporarily, but not out. Sent back in, a good chance. So Von Sook backs up instead, and it'll be Youngquist who will pick it up.
Well, Von Sook was offside, so he knew he couldn't touch it. That's another thing. We've had very little call on offsides.
Absolutely. Both, I said, it's been a very, other than a couple minutes here now in this second half, it was very clean first half. Briskly played. Yeah, not a lot of offsides, not a ton of free kicks. Starting to see a little bit more of that, but it's not uncommon, too, when kind of the sense of urgency picks up to see some of that.
Yep.
Champlin Park has really controlled play since that goal by Anoka.
Yeah, within seconds, like you mentioned, 15 seconds, they answered, go up 2-1, and the wind is not beneath the wings of the Tornadoes.
Shout out Bette Midler. That's a high. Yeah, Job got the leg up a little too high on Aiden Danner. We'll get a foul there. That's right. If you're playing at home during the home version of today's game and you had a Bette Midler reference on your bingo card, go ahead and cross that off right now.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get that Top Gun reference in there by the end of the game.
Well, we can do that. That's easy. Anytime. You can always get that in. That is not hard. Would argue like that's a very low degree of difficulty.
Yes.
In the Olympics, you wouldn't get a big score from the judges there.
All right. Well, let's think of something. How about Saving Private Ryan?
Jeez.
You see the sun right there as it comes out.
It's really in the face for the Tornadoes going this direction.
Yep.
You can see it.
Yep.
Good job by their field camera crew tonight. Good job by the crew in general here at QC.
Everybody but Malik has done a nice job tonight.
Yeah. You got to keep Malik honest, otherwise he gets a little haughty. Knocked out there as, again, Tornadoes trying to find something here on the throw-in. But, again, throwing it to nobody in particular. Rebels able to take it back quickly. Tornadoes trying to force a turnover in this side of the Champlin Park zone, but instead, Rothermall Back at midfield, Kam Van Sook is there, along with Yafando. Kam Van Sook once again. Ibrahim, middle of the field as well, works with Rothermall. Now back Kam Van Sook. Sano, what a beautiful move that was. But he's led himself just a little bit too far. Tornadoes able to take it away. What a great first step, though.
Yeah, and Sano's got some size, too.
Sure does.
Yeah, he's fluid and knows how to use his body.
Jones and Sano, a bit of a creature out there. They command a lot of field. It'll be a foul right there on Champlin Park.
I believe that was on Sano. As we talk about him.
Sure.
Yeah.
Early and Dorn getting set to come back in along with Allende for the Tornadoes. Dorn got a lot of run in that first half.
Mm-hmm.
Caden Aldrich. Centering pass. No room for the Tornadoes to operate inside the box. Players falling all over the place. Rebels will take it and go. Rebels have 3-on-3, but some open space as Kam Van Sook works the middle of the field. Trying to slide around the defense of Caden Hernandez. Rothermall looks for an opening. Can't find it as Varney sends it out. Nice job by Ibrahim to keep it in. And that's going to get knocked away. Throw in for the Tornadoes. Michael 2 getting set to come back in as well. So 3 Champlin Park Rebels are going to come in. So Allende is into the game. Out comes Rothermall, Ibrahim, and I want to say number 11 coming out. That's Trey Jones for Champlin Park. As we get to that halfway point here of this second half. Some much-needed cloud cover blocking that sun has shaded the field. We'll have to get the lights on here in a minute.
Is that your job or my job?
That's that's a great question. It feels like kind of a bare bones crew up here tonight in the press box, so I wonder if we've picked up an extra responsibility or two. I think
Show me where the switch is, and I'll run grab it.
We'll switch it. That's fine. Do you need us to lock up too? That'll be the question. Will we need to lock up? If so, the fridge could use more Coke Zero. That's all I'm saying. That one's knocked out of bounds as trying to move quickly is Aldrich. Aldrich gets it in off the throw. As Charlie Foslian wrapped up there with Early. 22.5 to go. Free kick coming for the Tornadoes. They still trail by 2. It was a very exciting 5 minutes of soccer to start this second half, and now things have sort of settled back in.
Yeah. We haven't had any scoring in the last 12 minutes.
Alquist, the left-footed kick. Looking for something, and they get a header in front, but it goes wide of Bergman.
Bergman's had a nice night in between the pipes.
He's made a couple of big plays, especially on some of these really challenging set pieces and free kicks. They've had some opportunities here, have the Tornadoes from the 20, from the 30.
Well, you think about in the first half, Osley and that header off the throw-in.
Absolutely.
I mean, that's probably changes the dynamics of this game.
And that was tough because he collided with his own player on that, too. Yeah. Like, he got upended as he was trying to make a play. Varney trying to show some speed from back on the defensive side. Nobody home as he's trying to just kick this ahead. See what Varney decides to do. Instead, he'll just block off Champlin Park Rebel. They'll get a throw in. Foslian. That's out too. A throw in still for the Tornadoes. Still working the far side, just trying to work their way down the field as fast as they can. Centering pass. And we get a goal kick.
Yeah, I think it's offsides.
Offsides first? Oh, yeah. Yes, they did get offsides. I thought maybe that thing went wide, or they thought, I was thinking on the back line, were they unable to keep it in? But no, you're right. I think they got an offsides first.
No, they're going to.
They did get a goal kick, it looked like. I was just trying to see where he turned the corner up top by where the flag was, if they were still in or not.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, it's just hard from this vantage point to really see that. We're just guessing up here. I'm just happy the sun was blocked temporarily. Had kicks coming out of play by Allende.
I'll run and grab it.
Yeah, go ahead and get that. Like I said, we're very limited up here in crew, Jim. So I figured between you and I, we'll maybe paper, rock, scissors to see who goes and gets these loose balls.
There you go. Well, I'm sure the players appreciate the cloud cover, too, because it's cooled down about 10 degrees as well.
Oh, goodness. It's fantastic out here. I'm ready to put my hoodie back on.
Hey, coming up next will be the girls' version of the doubleheader. It'll be Anoka and Champlin Park.
Both teams really in need of a win.
Yep.
Certainly circling this game as one that they want to get. Both sides have probably done that, I would guess.
Yeah, yep.
So it should be an interesting one.
You know, Stiles has played a nice defensive.
Sure has.
For the Rebels. He's kind of been Johnny on the spot.
And I just seem to like the kind of the depth of Champlin Park. It just feels like a lot of guys can do different things for them.
Mm-hmm.
Good passers. They come in with speed. They're physical. It just feels like they're always around the play, and now we're going to get a stop. This might be a yellow on Champlin.
Yeah, that'll be number 2. The second one given out. This is going to 2.
Yeah, Michael 2 will come out. Trey Jones will come in. It's one thing that we talked about a little bit with Coach Hicks prior to the game is it does feel like more yellows are occurring this year, and there are a number of factors, and I think it's all speculation as far as what you chalk that up to, but it does feel like we've seen a few more yellows than normal this year.
Yeah.
Could just be.
Well, that one was deserved. I mean,
that one is, yes.
Tua took a run at the
yeah, like I said,
player,
for whatever reason, right? For
Yep.
whatever reason, it just feels like those numbers are. I'd love to see a stat if somebody could confirm it. It just is a feel from, I think, not just coaches but players that there's more than normal.
McGowan here with a shot.
That's a good look right there in front. Bergman was able to get the save. That's probably the best look the Tornadoes have had in 20 minutes.
Yeah, it really. Yep, you're right. The and they talked about the presence of the referee. You know, in the middle of the at the beginning, and I think this has been well officiated.
I agree completely. So. And like I said, it's not an indictment on this crew or anything. It's just a commentary, I think, from coaches and players.
Yeah. Yep.
Look at McGowan again. Again, Job just seems like he's everywhere. Like there's 10 of him on the field.
Well, he just does a nice job of staying in position. He doesn't get. You can see there McGowan, trying to put a move, get around him, and just stayed in position. And Job, a senior.
We had a corner at the beginning of the game very early. Hadn't had one since. So here we get a corner opportunity, as it'll be Landy who's going to take this one. Landy sets for the corner. He gets some height on it in front, trying to get a header, can't do it. Trying to get a follow-up chance, and that's a shot right at Bergman, and he covers up. Good. That's what you want, a deflection. Yeah. Got a clean look and a good job by Bergman.
Bergman, what a great shot. Boy, that thing was a laser about 2 feet off the ground, and Bergman did a great job of staying with it.
Nice job by the Tornadoes executing there. I think they got what they wanted. Just couldn't get that in the back of the net, and we'll get a whistle. And I think we're going to get a push foul and a free kick coming as Sano doesn't love that and not super demonstrative about it, but I think just maybe saying didn't love it. Caden Hernandez will take a free kick at the A.
Center referee also.
Good chance again in front, but just couldn't control it. We got a Tornado down.
Uh-oh.
Sano will come up and get it. Sano with a full head of steam on Hernandez. Trying to get around Hernandez and does. Sano has a chance to make a look. Hernandez closes the gap, trying to make a left-footed kick here. Sano with a shot and a score. Boy, was that fantastic. Kafema Sano, a fantastic individual effort right there on Caden Hernandez. He makes 2 or 3 moves that are outer space stuff. That was fantastic from the Champlin Park Rebel.
Yeah, I mean, you look at Hernandez right here, pushes him to the outside, and then he does the right thing. Yep, and then pulls it back. An excellent shot.
And with
excellent
the left
shot.
foot, too,
yep.
That's what's fun about this, is it feels like this isn't the natural shot, and he makes just two beautiful moves and puts that in the back.
Yeah, and Sano also had someone on the side, so the Anoka defense had to respect the possible pass. So nice job by Sano getting his second goal.
And if you get, and we'll take a look at the schedule. That's for the Huskies. That's not us. That's but we can talk about it.
And it's in April.
It's in April too. A lot going on in that schedule. A lot going on. We'll get back to it later.
That schedule has increased.
And they're working with all kinds of stuff down in the truck there.
So
Heidi Beckendorf still working as we did have that player down for Anoka. It was Alquist, and he's kind of holding the back of his head. So that's a concern as Heidi Beckendorf walks him off the field. And that happened behind the play as Sano was going the other direction.
Yeah. Schedules are coming up. I'll give you the schedule if you don't. Are you right?
If you ready? You go right ahead,
all
sir.
Right.
So, the floor is yours, Senator.
For the Champlin Park Rebels, next on Thursday they'll be at Elk River. Saturday they'll be at Blaine. That'll be a good one. And then Section 5 matchup on Monday against Osseo, and then they'll end the season on the second again, home against Coon Rapids. And
season goes so fast, Jim, doesn't it?
It certainly does.
My goodness.
I mean, 6 weeks, a 6-week season.
They play 2-3 games a week, a couple here on Saturday. It doesn't take long to get 18 games in, but man, it goes fast. Boy, there's Jones. Jones with a chance. Ooh, that one got deflected away.
I think that was Hernandez again who was able to get rid of that.
Tornadoes try to clear it out of the zone, and you can tell that now that it's 4-1, it's even tougher for the Tornadoes to stay positive here as McGowan tries to get some room ahead. Aldrich. Caden Aldrich there at about the 40-yard line in their zone, sends it down. Nice little touch pass as McGowan works through the defense of Champlin Park. McGowan comes up on Bergman, but Bergman does a nice job of being aggressive and changes the course of McGowan's opportunity.
Yeah, he was committed right from the start, like we talked about earlier in the broadcast, of being able to, be committed to get that, to make the save and make the commitment to get out in front. And no hesitation, but this is another opportunity for the Anoka. This is their second corner kick this half.
Yeah, corner kicking this time on the high side, far side of the field, 14:50 to play. They lift that up in the air. Chance in front. Can they get a chance on net? They cannot as the Rebels clear from the box. Tornadoes try to keep it right back in McGowan, but McGowan, a little miscommunication there as he tried to send that pass ahead. Champlin Park takes it away. Jones gets bumped off a bit there by Landy. Now Landy will get a throw-in chance. Throwing it in, looking for McGowan. McGowan trying to turn the corner. Nice job on defense that time. Fuhrborn was back there. Now Jones has it for Champlin Park. Sent back in by Landy. Landy, it looks like Danner maybe down there connected. Actually Amon. Noah Amon was down there. Amon and Quezada Ruelas mixed up, and now Fuhrborn has it. Fuhrborn having a convo with the side judge there. Talking about pretty much whatever as they make some subs, and this is going to be a throw-in from way deep.
Well, Fuhrborn kept blocking the ball against the Tornadoes. So, Tornadoes schedule. So they'll be home against, or they're going to Maple Grove on Thursday, then Monday at home, and then on the 30th and next Thursday against the Andover Huskies here at Goodrich. That should be a good one as well.
Clint Sewell was optimistic about his guys. There's a shot there. That one will get knocked down by Bergman. As Fosling puts that on net. It felt like the team was starting to get better, and he's certainly optimistic about this team and where it's going. And, again, so many of them are juniors.
Yeah, and to be honest, Section 7 is wide open. Andover is not the same Andover that they have been the last 2 years as they have won sections. Blaine has looked really, really good. And Centennial is down a little bit this year as well.
Job, center. Misses wide as Kamvan Suk was coming across. Can't clear it out. Zayendi was back there. He looked like he slipped and fell. And that one, Youngquist, goes wide. And, man, that thing was dribbling slow and a little scary that nobody was there to get a shot.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. So, yeah, Section 7, I think this is anyone's. If anybody can catch fire towards the end with a good, hot goalkeeper.
So much of it is that. And we talked about all the variables that exist during, late fall outside soccer.
Yep.
Just there's so many things that you have to at least consider as possibilities. We've seen upsets happen. It's kind of the fun of section play. You just never know, like, who comes in hot, who has an injury, who hot goalies, as you mentioned, that can really be the difference sometimes. Players who can make a save, or those set pieces, the things that you can execute to give you free shots on net.
Anoka was up a goal with about 2 minutes left against Duluth East, and ended up losing the game. But then Duluth East is going to be in the top half most likely.
Foslian tries to center for McGowan. McGowan gets in the box and a shot, and that one's going to miss wide. Like that touch pass. Want to see a little more of that from Anoka. So they got a clean look from McGowan. Slightly clean look, I should say, as that one just missed wide, but they'll take that. Goal kick opportunity for Champlin Park. They opt not to boot it down. Instead, they go sideways with it. And now they will send it ahead, trying to find an angle for Trey Jones as he looked to box out. But Bulkey's right there. Now Allende. Allende, middle of the field, has that poked away by Early. Rothermall will step up, being chased by Allende once again. Back it goes to Early. I take that back by Ibrahim. Now Early. Crossfield to Quezada Ruelas. Kamvan Suk is there as well. But Amon will get there. Amon finds Gavin Sewell. Sewell, Vanderlinden back in. Now Allende for the Tornadoes. Knocked down by Foslian. Charlie Foslian knocks down himself right there. He falls down as we come up on 10 minutes to go in the game. It's been all Rebels here in the second half after the early goal from Anoka. Chance here from Aldrich, and that's going to be high and wide. They got a goal early, did the Tornadoes, off a set play. It was Alquist kind of lifting a free kick up in the air. Sent in on the deflection by Vanderlinden. But an eyelash later, Rebels got the goal right back, and then they proceeded to pour it on with a couple more, and now they lead 4-1. And that really became about the Kafema Sano show at that point.
Yeah.
He has 2 goals tonight. He's been as good as advertised. And you can game plan for him and plan for all those things, but good players seem to find a way.
Yeah, they certainly do. So Rothermall has a goal. Sano has 2, and Michael 2 has 1.
So Liban Ibrahim comes in as they start to get some different guys off the bench. Jobu, I thought, played a nice night. He comes off. Kamvan Suk comes off. Early comes off. So we're going to get a chance to see some different guys here for Champlin down the closing stretch. Rothermall on Allende, can't get around. Ibrahim. Back it goes. Fureborn. Nice job by Trey Jones again. That little patented box-out move. Dorn goes backwards with it instead, and Ibrahim will come get it. Champlin Park going to try to bide their time here in this final 8 minutes. Jones. Try to touch pass. Trying to work around the defensive Bulkey, and does. Jones sends it wide.
We haven't heard a lot from Jones today, second leading scorer. Sano has really been kind of the show.
I thought early on Jones was going to get some looks, but they have kind of tightened it up on him a little bit. But he's an interesting player to watch because he does seem to command a crowd.
Good
Gavin
one.
Sewell will touch past Aldrich.
Yeah, really nice. A couple of nice one-touch passes by the Tornadoes.
That's the stuff that Coach Sewell wants to see a little more of.
Yep.
Like, how quickly can you reverse field and turn the momentum around without the dribble? We talk about this in a lot of sports, right? Like, basketball is a great example of this. It's just, man, if you can move the ball around without having to put it on the floor, boy, you can change things quickly. It's kind of the same thing here. We're going to get a foul and a free kick coming up here for the Tornadoes, and they're going to get it in a pretty good spot.
I mean, basketball, hockey, you name it. I mean, it's all just numbers. Hey, can you somehow gain an advantage defensively by moving the ball around quicker?
Yeah, can you reverse one side of the field to the other?
Yep.
Change the defense. It's a lot of moving those chess pieces, and that's kind of where the team vibe has to come from, right? Where it's about chemistry, knowing where your guys are. Off the free kick, trying to get a chance in front. Can they get a look? No, they can't, not yet. And Champlin Park finally clears it out.
Wow.
And that's where just kind of, playing together, having, an understanding of where guys like to go and where they're trying to place the ball. I think of that first Sano goal in this game, Jim, where Job just made a nice little touch pass around the corner and just seemed to know that Sano was going to be there.
Yeah. And he put it in a spot where you know that he was going to be. He wasn't right at the hips. It was right down at the feet. And
big throw in there from Anoka, trying to get it inside the scrum of the box that time. Gets knocked away, but Hernandez comes up to try to keep it in. Now Dorn and now Ibrahim can't clear it. There's Aldrich. Aldrich, can he turn the corner? Trying to turn the corner, get a centering pass. Not there yet. And Champlin will clear. Not all the way out yet, though. Now it sends away. Bulky, the only one back for Anoka. Now trying to press with more guys up front are the Tornadoes. Aldrich tripped.
There'll be another foul on the Rebels. Free kick.
Free kick, and again in a decent spot, decent scoring chance where you can get a piece in front of the net. Maybe set something up high. See if you can get a header, get a deflection in front. Bergman just pounds it away.
Rebels are good at getting that second chance or not allowing that second chance.
You're right. We haven't seen those deflection opportunities, have we?
Nope.
Another wind up from deep, and again, I think Champlin Park will let those happen all day from way back there.
You're 40 feet or 40 yards outside the goal mouth, and he'll take that absolutely.
So Bergman lets that sail. He'll take the goal kick, and again, they opt to not. It's always interesting to see the strategies. Champlin Park doesn't really boom those goal kicks down. They like to kind of move the pieces from their own zone and then send it down if they feel like they can get a matchup they want and maybe cut the field in half.
Yeah. Yep.
McGowan tried to center, and again, nobody home. I like the idea of trying to work it back, though. Wangdu stays with it. Now he'll have it again just outside the box. That one's deflected in front by Rothermall. Now sent ahead for Yafondo. Yafondo, midfield, nice pass to Dorn, but Dorn not going to get there in time. Led him just a little too far, but the right as Youngquist came out and sent it away.
Yeah, nice job by Youngquist to be aware on that.
There's Dorn again. Dorn in the middle. Can't quite work around that Tornado defense. Coming up on 3 to go. Trey Jones. Jones makes one move. Tries to turn it back around to Rothermall, but it'll be sent out of the zone by the Tornadoes will get a throw in.
Did you see the effort there by our camera guy down there?
I mean,
he threw out the right leg.
I think the term nimble comes to mind,
yeah,
right?
Yeah, try
agile.
Running the camera and trying to stop the ball.
Can do it all.
I know.
Trey Jones, chance to work in. Who? Trey Jones, and there's a save by Youngquist as he blocks it away.
Jones had an excellent job of moving it to his left foot. And what a great job by Youngquist again.
Makes one. That move right there was awesome.
And great save.
Youngquist did a nice job with that one. As you can see, our QCTV schedule going as we're playing along here. Hernandez, and I take that back now. Hernandez, Foslian. Ibrahim right there in front for the Rebels. And that's kicked wide and away. 2 minutes to go. Once again, girls soccer comes up later on QCTV as Champlin Park looking for a much-needed win against the Anoka Tornadoes tonight here in a conference matchup.
You know, Champlin Park last week, the girls team tied Andover 1-1. Definitely Andover will probably be one of the top teams out of Section 7.
Sewell can't squeeze around that Champlin Park defense. Defense of Champlin Park kind of pinching in a little bit, trying not to let too many opportunities in the box at this stage with the 3-goal lead. Yafando trying to escape and go the other way. Yafando, beautiful pass as Rothermall. But Rothermall, the left-footed kicker, gets a turnaround shot. That one's deflected away, stays in. Ibrahim from the top of the box makes one move, now gets a shot that's deflected. Can Gavin Sewell clear? No, he can't. Stays in as Riley Woods. Yafando. Again, top of the box, Rothermall. Nice touch pass. That's a beauty. Yafando, another chance. Center it up. They get a look at it. Great play defensively by Caden Hernandez. That looked like that was going to be another clean shot for Champlin Park.
Hernandez has really done a nice job. He's been the person that's been all over the place back there in the second half.
Under a minute. Rebels would love to get one more. Trey Jones trying to get it here in the box. Jones works near side. Can't center. Good job by Bolke. Bolke's done a good job with Trey Jones tonight. They've definitely had their back and forth.
Mm-hmm.
And clock still running, and that will be just maybe one last goal kick here as the Rebels have this one cinched up. Good win for Champlin Park tonight, and it's been kind of a frustrating couple of weeks for the Tornadoes, and it will continue. They knotted this game at 1, and then the floodgates opened for the Champlin Park Rebels as Youngquist will send that last one away, and that will do it. A great win for Champlin Park tonight. They go 4-1 against this Anoka Tornadoes team. Very impressive again. Kafima Sano, 2 goals tonight. I thought he played fantastic. And again, you get another goal from 2, a goal from Rothermall. Just a nice complete effort from Champlin Park.
Yeah, really. And you know, Anoka had the chance. Anoka, you know, they tie it up. You think, boy, I tell you what, the momentum's starting to slide a little bit, and the Rebels shut it down. Like within seconds, shut that momentum down, and that's what good teams do.
They certainly do. So for Anoka, it's going to continue to be a battle for this young team. We'll see if they can continue to improve, and we'll maybe try to catch them down the stretch as we head towards playoffs. Again, as Jim mentioned earlier, we're not that far away from it, and we hope you continue to enjoy all the high school sports action here on QCTV. We got girls action tonight, as we mentioned, Champlin Park and Anoka. We got tons of games coming up this week, so continue to watch the schedule, and that will do it for this game here at Goodrich tonight. My thanks to the crew at QCTV, all the guys getting here early, getting the truck going, getting everything working, and my friend Jim Childs putting in the time with me tonight. I'm Tim Anderson saying keep your head up. We'll see you next time.